I was a born-again Christian for about a dozen years when in my adolescence and on into the beginning of Gordon Conwell Seminary. And I was very enthusiastic. I read the Bible. I witnessed to people, prayed, and all this stuff. And I discovered apologetics, the defense of the faith, and read numerous books by different scholars like John Warwick Montgomery and F. Bruce, and there's a whole galaxy of them. And I thought, hey, this is great. It isn't just a leap of faith. That hadn't seemed problematical to me before, but in light of this, I thought, yeah, I guess having some reasons would be pretty good, especially if I'm trying to convince other people, which I was certainly trying to do. But this proved fatal eventually to my faith because once you start asking, well, is this probably true? Like if I'm trying to tell somebody, hey, you ought to believe in the resurrection of Jesus because how else can you explain the empty tomb? And the Gospels are written by eyewitnesses. How do we know that? And well, this is probable. This is plausible. And it began to seem to me that it wasn't that plausible and that I couldn't, in good conscience, use arguments to get somebody to take the step of faith if I didn't think they were cogent. And the whole notion of weighing probabilities like a historian has to do, that's the business of the apologist too, to try to make Christianity look probable. You ought to believe it. And if you're doing that, you're kind of destroying the faith you're trying to spread because you're getting people to think in a non-faith way. Don't you agree with me? Doesn't this sound right? Well, that's why many reject apologetics, but and I think implicitly they realize they're undermining their whole enterprise. Well, needless to say, I eventually wound up abandoning the faith. I didn't become a hater of Christianity. I think that's a kind of neurotic overreaction. And people that reject fundamentalism, I can understand why they're mad about it. I was too for a while. But you're just becoming a reverse fundamentalist. You've just stepped through the looking glass and you're doing the same thing. I figure, why just join the opposite team? Why don't you get the heck out of the stadium? So I think I've done that. I don't regret my past. I figured to be a whole person, I need to find a way to embrace it, which I've done. I love the Christian tradition and indeed all the great religions. I don't happen to believe in them literally, but that doesn't mean I think, well, they're just a lot of bunk. We all ought to promote atheism. That's neurotic, I think.